Hello, everybody, and welcome to Plot Unknown. Before we go ahead and get started with today's episode, I just wanted to let you guys know that today's show is brought to you by Audible. So Audible is offering our listeners a free audiobook with a 30-day trial membership. All you need to do to go ahead and get started in listening is go to audibletrial.com/plot and go ahead and browse the unmatched selection of audio programs. Again, all you need to do to go ahead and start listening on your commute or during work or whatever is go ahead and go to audibletrial.com/plot. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Plot Unknown. My name is Luke.
My name is Melissa.
And this week is Is For Zoolander.
Yay.
We're finally at letter Z.
We've made it. A whole 29 episodes because it's 27 in the alphabet, and then we had...
Plus 2 more.
Plus Halloween, plus Christmas.
Wow. That's a lot.
It's been a journey. We've made it through a full season almost. We still have 3 episodes that we're going to do, but...
Well, no, but we've made it through a full season.
Yeah.
This is the season.
Technically.
This is the end of the season.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit.
So, congratulations, everybody, on making it through season 1 of Plot Unknown.
Okay, I don't know what it is, but every time we start this podcast, I always start yawning. I don't mean to. It's not even that late. I'm so sorry. I keep hitting everything with the pop filter. But yeah, congratulations to you, to me, to everybody that's listened. It's been a journey, and I can't wait to do more.
Yeah, because as we've talked about for the last couple of weeks, we have a lot more planned for this season alone. And then we're going to get to taking a little break and then building up the next season. Mm-hmm. So I'm very excited.
Me too.
For what we have to come. We're just getting started.
I'm really excited for not only season 2, but also for this season. I'm really excited to do our picks.
Yeah, I'm also really excited for the very end. I'm excited for
the wrap up.
The wrap up episode. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Me too.
Okay, so what better a movie than Zoolander to wrap it all up?
I guess. I've never seen it. That's why we're here.
Yeah, so we were talking about it, and I was kind of saying how this is, I think out of all of the recent episodes we've done, this is the movie that I'm most excited to watch. I love Zoolander. And not in a National Treasure way, but
fully on.
It's like a good movie. I'm serious.
Is it a good movie?
Yes,
though?
it's I don't know a person who doesn't like Zoolander.
Okay. I think I know what it's about, but I also don't. Who did you say was in it? It's Ben Stiller.
It's Ben Stiller. Will Ferrell's in it at some point. There are other people. Yeah. I mean, you'll know a bunch of people. I don't remember who else. Tina Fey might be in it. I'm not sure though.
I love Tina Fey.
Don't remember.
See? There you go. God damn it. Every time. Okay. I'm excited. I think I know what it's about vaguely, but I could also be mistaking it for another movie. That's quite possible.
You've said that exact phrase before, and you were thinking of another movie.
And I'm sure that that's what's going to happen this time, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. So, while Melissa is getting started on writing her plot for the last time this season, let me give you a little rundown of how this works. She's going to take 5 minutes and go through what she thinks Zoolander is about without having known anything about it. She, I assume, has not seen any of this movie or anything like that. She only knows that Ben Stiller is in it and that Will Ferrell is in it because I told her. So like I said, she's going to take 5 minutes. She's going to write a plot. Then we're going to read it and go watch the movie and kind of see what we think about her plot and the movie. So roll that clip.
Oh yeah? I've never even heard of it. Me and my friends have been too busy bathing off the southern coast of St. Bart's with spider monkeys for the past 2 weeks. Tripping on acid changed our whole perspective on shit. So I guess you can dare a lick my balls, Capitan.
I can derelict my own balls. Thank you very much.
Tell them what you got. I won't listen.
Okay. All right. So, Zoolander takes place in the future where everyone has wild fashion and a thirst for the extreme. Ben Stiller's character, Zoolander, which is his last name, and that's what people call him, is an aspiring model. Is that the right word? Aspiring?
Yeah.
Okay, aspiring model, but his day job is a hairstylist. To get to the top, he tries to mingle his way through famous clients to get a position on the runway of an infamous designer, who the designer is played by Will Ferrell. When things start to go awry in the salon, his chances of getting to the runway are becoming slim, but he will do whatever it takes to get to the top. And then in parentheses, I said, "You want to be on top?" Like from America's Next Top Model.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Was that fun?
Yeah, that was fun. I'm interested to see. Yeah.
Interested to see what you've seen the movie, so
Yeah.
you
Well,
know.
I'm saying like I'm.
Interested for me to see the movie.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me too. I mean, I don't know if that's correct. I know one of those aspects is correct, whether he's a model or a hairstylist. So I just threw them both in there.
He. You do have a lot of America's Next Top Model in there.
Cool.
It
You want
seems
to be
like
on top? That's
who hosted that show?
Tyra Banks.
Tyra Banks.
Sexy mama.
Yes, ma'am.
It reminds me of the Life Size movie with Lindsay Lohan. Shine bright, shine far, be a star.
I don't know.
You've never seen that movie?
I don't know that one.
We've got to watch that movie. Life Size. Do I have L?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, let's fucking do it.
We're already like planning out all of
I know. Next season.
season's content.
Hell yeah. What did we watch for L this?
Last House on the Left.
Perfect. We're watching Life Size.
Two totally different movies.
Shine bright, shine bright.
All right, everybody. Well,
We're going to go
we're gonna go watch the movie.
cut some hair, be a model.
Cut some hair, be a model. Yes.
That's the goal.
Yeah. So we will see you on the other side.
You'll see us, but we...
Well, you'll hear us. They won't
You'll
see
hear
anything.
us, but we won't hear you.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you.
What?
Let's roll.
Roll that clip.
Yep.
I give you the Derek Zoolander Center for Kids Who Can't Read Good.
What is this?
A center for ants? What?
Before we return you to today's program, we just want to remind you that today's show is brought to you by Audible. Audible is offering our listeners a free audiobook with a 30-day trial membership. Just go to audibletrial.com/plot and browse the unmatched selection of audio programs. Download a title free today and start listening. It's that easy. Go to audibletrial.com/plot to get started today. So why Audible? Audible's content includes an unmatched selection of audiobooks, original shows, news, comedy, and more from the leading audiobook publishers, broadcasters, and entertainers. To give you a little taste of what I'm listening to David Lynch's Catching the Big Fish, Meditation, Consciousness, and Creativity, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm listening to it at work, on my commute, while I'm doing chores, and all that kind of stuff. But you don't have to take my recommendation. That's the beautiful thing about it. With your free book, with your trial membership, you can pick anything in Audible's content libraries and pick that and have that for free. So again, just go ahead and go to audibletrial.com/plot. That is audibletrial.com/plot for your free audiobook. And again, we just want to go ahead and thank Audible once again for sponsoring our show today. And now we're going to go ahead and return you to the show. All right, everybody, we've watched the movie. We both have learned how to do Blue Steel. Not quite learned how to do Maverick. We're getting there. Did you learn how to do Ferrari?
La Ferrari.
La Ferrari?
Whatever it is.
What about El Tigre?
I think, to be honest with you, they're all the same.
You know, I think there are really real subtle differences between all of them.
Oh yeah. Okay. What is
a true
Zoolander fan would know?
Only a true male model would know, and as we all know,
okay,
I'm a male model. So
Jesus Christ.
Excuse me. The hell does that mean?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I was in my zone. Don't roll your eyes at me.
Listen.
You're the one being a little pretentious dum-dum.
Being pretentious because I know male modeling and you don't?
What? What
is that what you're telling me?
What?
My antivirus protection has expired, but I don't care. I live on the edge.
All right. Oh, sorry. I'm just going to keep hitting the thing on the thing. So we watched Zoolander.
Yeah. I'm pulling up a summary right now.
Let me pull up my plot because I have forgotten.
All right. Derek Zoolander is VH1's 3-time male model of the year. But when Hansel wins the award instead, Zoolander's world becomes upside down. His friends disappear. But can I just say, they don't disappear.
They get dead.
They die.
His friends die.
Yeah.
They disappear?
His father is disappointed in him, and he feels that he's not good as a model anymore. But when evil fashion guru Mugatu hires Zoolander, he thinks life has turned back round again. That is, until he finds that Mugatu has actually brainwashed him to kill the Prime Minister of Malaysia. Can Zoolander and his new friends find out how to prevent the incident before it's too late?
That sounds like...
That's Film Fan UK.
It's bad.
No offense, Film Fan UK. That's not...
I mean, it's
not a good one.
I mean, you understand the plot, but it's not great. All right, well, we'll just keep going.
Yeah, we'll just keep rolling. I mean, what are we going to do?
Okay. That's true. Okay, so my plot.
Give me the gist.
So here we go again. Hold on. Damn. So I basically said that he was an aspiring model, but during the day he was a hairstylist, which he's already a model and he wasn't a hairstylist at all. I was thinking about Bruno.
He did do his own hair, and he also did Matilda's hair at one point.
Yeah, but I mean, the only thing that I got right was that his last name was Zoolander, and Will Ferrell is an infamous designer.
He's not really infamous.
Oh. Okay.
He's famous. Well, I guess no, he is infamous, because at the start of the movie, they're all pissed at him.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay.
I
so
give myself a 1.
Yeah, I'd say a 1. You got a solid 1.
I had the modeling aspect in there, so that's about the gist of the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. Sounds good to me.
Wow, Zoolander. Never thought Ben Stiller and Wilson, Owen Wilson would be male models, huh?
That was like my first thought. It was like, I like how they pick like the most like unconventional people to be like male models in this movie. I think that's the point. But yeah, Ben Stiller,
Owen Wilson with
honestly,
his broken ass nose.
Yeah, but Owen Wilson kind of looks sexy in this movie.
No, he looks great. So does Ben Stiller. I think he does too.
I disagree, but that's okay. You can stand Ben Stiller and I'll stand Owen Wilson.
I stand both of them. I also stand Matilda.
I'll stand Hansel. Yeah. No, you know who I stand? I stand the girl that tries to what's his name? Mugatu. The girl that's Mugatu's like right hand.
The woman. Russian lady?
Yeah.
I stand the Russian lady who was massaging Zoolander.
Mm-hmm. I get that.
I stand her.
Okay.
We're a few people. But we're there.
What?
A few people who stand her. But we exist.
I understand. Yeah. That's true. You're probably the only one.
There's probably at least one other person.
That's just really
that actress does.
Yeah.
And her family. So you know what? No.
Well, she doesn't actually look like that.
Yeah, but I bet she stands herself.
All right. Anyway, that doesn't matter. I think my favorite part of this movie, just gonna go ahead and dive into it, is the fact that that Will Ferrell wears a corset, and I think that's brilliant.
Just all of Will Ferrell's fits are actually like
fire,
actually good.
His like,
man, that little like
wear
bug suit.
That bug suit is awesome.
Also, his right hand, his like assistant, also great fits.
The woman?
No, the dude.
Oh yeah, the
Todd.
one that yes.
Great fits.
Yes, everybody has great fits, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm serious. Like they're all like fucking cringy fashion, but they're amazing.
Well, they're all like mega high fashion.
Yeah. Well, the first outfit that Hansel wears, the fucking blue like furry jacket. I was so into that. I would wear that.
That's a good one.
It's so good. His hair's beautiful. I stan Hansel and his modeling skills. Yeah, Matilda's bomb too. Love her JCPenney outfits.
Yep. The whole time thinking it was Kmart. Turns out
it's JCPenney, bitch. On sale.
So I think that in terms of like running gags and stuff like that in the movie, I think my favorite thing is just them, like Zoolander and also Hansel, just continually getting stuff wrong. But like you put it really eloquently. I think you said that they will say something that makes sense, but they say it totally wrong.
Yeah.
Like when he's trying to say eulogy and he says eugology.
Yeah. Like we get it, but it's just not right.
Or I think the best aspect of that, or the best showing of that, and also what I think is probably one of the most memorable scenes for people in this movie, is when David Duchovny is explaining why because Zoolander says, why male models, and he explains it, and then he goes, but why male models?
And he's like, I literally just explained it. Also, I take it back, that's my favorite part of the movie. When I noticed that it was David Duchovny, I grabbed Luke's arm. I said, David Duchovny.
Yeah.
I love that man.
I think that's one of the okay, so we haven't watched a lot of comedy movies on this show.
No.
We especially haven't watched a comedy movie like this.
That's what I was saying. Like, I was like, we've seen, like Mrs. Doubtfire was really comedic, and so was like, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? But it's not like the shitpost comedy. This is shitpost comedy.
It's like Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell,
it's like those kind of movies.
Exactly.
And those deserve a special place in everybody's heart, because
Let me tell you, those. One of my all-time favorite movies is Blades of Glory, hands down.
Great movie.
That movie makes me so happy, and that's a shitpost comedy. Who?
Ben Stiller. Is he also in that?
No.
He's not in that?
No.
I thought he was in that at some point in that movie.
Will Arnett,
Oh,
Amy
it's Will
Poehler.
Arnett that I'm thinking of. Shit.
Amy Poehler, John Hader, and Will Ferrell.
And also Jenna Fisher. She's in that movie.
She is.
She's hot in that movie.
She's hot all the time.
Agreed. Okay.
Anyway.
Let's get back on track. But
Zoolander.
One of the things that I think is really great about this movie is all of the just cameos that happen.
I think that's also my favorite part, is all the cameos. I knew, there's a couple of people I had no idea who they were, but like Paris Hilton, Winona Ryder was in there. David Duchovny
I wonder if
again.
that was before or after Paris Hilton's sex tape.
It was in 2001, so I'm assuming probably before. I don't know. I don't know the early 2000s.
David Bowie's in it.
David Bowie, yeah. That's fun. The guy from Titanic, who we didn't really know, his name's Billy.
Billy Zane.
Billy Zane. I don't really know who that is.
Yeah, I mean, there's the cameos are just so great. Like, they're just so funny.
Cameos are always so fun.
Yeah, but I think especially in a movie like this, that just, it makes nothing of them, and there's so many.
Mm-hmm. There's so many. Donald Trump is like the very first one, which
he's in it more than once.
I also said Melania looks like a 12-year-old because she does.
Well, she looks like a doll. No offense to her. She's, I guess, done nothing wrong.
I mean,
what has she done wrong?
Is she real?
Nobody knows.
# fake Melania. Am I right?
God.
Anyway, honestly, not the craziest thing I've heard. Have you seen those pictures? They don't look like her. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so God, I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about. So Zoolander.
Yeah.
Great. There's just so many good bits in this movie.
It's so easy to like go back and forth between like beginning, end, middle, all that shit, because there's just so much to this movie. It's only like an hour and 30 minutes. I mean,
it's cohesive, but
yeah,
there's so much that happens.
Yeah.
Like, it's 1 second we can do what I'm about to talk about, which is talk about the male models dying in a fire.
That part
was
surprising.
Let's talk about this.
Okay.
So when we started that scene, Melissa said, I think I've seen this scene somewhere. And I like tried to lie to her, and I was like, no, it's just a regular scene.
I didn't remember the fiery part. I only remembered them like drinking those frappuccinos in their Jeep and just like jamming along to a song. Which song was it again? We were dancing to it in the kitchen. Shit.
I don't know.
I don't remember either, but it was that song, and I was like, I've seen the scene before, but I hadn't seen that part.
Yeah,
that you're talking
I was
about.
trying to like make it out like nothing happened, and then I don't even know if you connected it when you saw them like pull out the gas hoses and start to just spray each other. And then
why wouldn't I have connected that? That was like the most obvious thing.
Well, because maybe you're just like, oh, maybe they're just dumb. And they're just going to go on and nobody's going to die. And then they light
obviously
the cigarette
something that was
and
like
fucking get killed.
Again, this is the shitpost movie, and I get that. But that is just like multiple layers of just fucking dumb.
Well, it comes at you real fast. And like, it's so jarring. And
you meet those characters for like 3 minutes and, then they're
so
dead.
Likable.
Yeah,
and
they
then
are.
They just get fucking killed.
Get dead.
And I mean, that's, you know, like I was just saying, like that's the point of that. You know, it's like because they want to put Zoolander in the most
upset state where he
the most weak state that they possibly can,
which like brings him to say that like he wants to retire and all that,
which causes him to go and work in the coal mines, which is a great sequence in and of itself.
I like the subtle like notes that they place in this movie, like the fact that like so he had like a dad and 2 brothers and they all had the same hair.
Yeah, and they all kind of look alike.
Yeah, vaguely, but they all have that like elongated face, and yeah, like they're.
Yeah, I was trying to think. I know the actor that plays his dad. Keep talking. I'll.
The actor that plays his dad, isn't he the dad? No, the dad in 70s show. That 70s show.
I don't know. I don't fucking know anything about that.
One of his
show.
brothers is the guy from that Santa Claus movie. John Voight is his dad.
John Voight. Who is John? Who is he?
He was in Deliverance, Anaconda, Holes.
That's where I know him from. Holes.
Okay.
But okay. So getting back to the point that I even made by calling out that I knew him, he like says that he makes a line just offhand that he's not. Well, when Ben Stiller is like, "Oh, aren't you glad to see me? Like, could you at least pretend?" And he goes, "I'm not a professional TV and film actor, son."
Yeah, that
was a
fourth
good
wall
line.
break is nice.
There's a good amount of those subtle fourth wall breaks.
I love a good fourth wall break.
Yeah, for example, I don't know if you caught this.
Katinka is that Russian lady's name.
Katinka. When they were coming out of the cemetery after meeting fucking Danny DeVito, Ben Stiller like jumps and makes an action pose to the camera before keeping and still running.
Like looked at the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
There's
that.
a lot of really subtle stuff like that that's just really entertaining. But I mean, man, this movie is just like, it's fun, you know? It's dumb, it's fun. It's, I don't want to say it's raunchy, but it's just entertaining.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And there, man, when he's like paints himself in all black and jumps out as his dad is gonna go like strike the coal, great
that part's
moment.
Fucked up.
It's
is
so
that supposed
funny.
to be like blackface?
No, he's painting himself to look like the coal mine.
Oh.
No, it's not supposed to
Well,
be blackface.
it's just kind of like cringy, but I get it. But hold on, I'm still trying to find out. Oh, Vince Vaughn.
I fucking knew that was Vince Vaughn.
That's his name. I was
like,
struggling
is that
so
Vince
hard
Vaughn?
to find it. He's in a Santa movie. I fucking know it. He's
in a lot.
in a bunch of
He's
different
in Wedding
movies.
Crashers.
With Owen Wilson. He's in a bunch of
Yes.
movies with Owen Wilson. Dodgeball.
Yeah.
Vince Vaughn. Hold on. Santa. Fred Claus.
Fred Claus.
He's Santa's brother.
Many one of the Claus movies.
Yes. Anyway, sorry. I was so on a mission to find out what Santa movie he was in. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, the coal mine part. And then the part where he like okay, so there's a scene where he like decides that him and Hansel are gonna go undercover, and he pulls out like the smallest little compact of makeup. He's like, "This is all I need." And the next scene comes over, and it's
them
like
in different races.
yeah, it's like them as like completely different people, but like their voices dubbed over
with
them
all
talking.
with just that little thing of makeup.
Yeah, like it's just like completely black dude, and then like a Middle Eastern guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then
Or like an Indian guy.
man, that leads into like another one of my favorite moments in this movie is when they're trying to figure out how to use a computer because they've never had to use a computer in their lives.
Yep.
And then it plays the I showed Melissa the scenes that it was referencing.
Yeah, because I've never seen Space Odyssey.
Yeah, but it plays the music from 2001: A Space Odyssey, and it's like the kind of like the scene of the monkeys trying to figure out how to use the obelisk and like about to beat it with a bone, and it just plays out like that, and it's so funny, because like it starts as them just kind of like trying to press everything. Owen Wilson at one point is like, I don't know, maybe press the Apple button, and they're just slowly they just slowly start kind of hitting it a little bit harder and like making some chirps and stuff like that, and then
they get like full monkey.
Slowly they just go full monkey.
I wish I had like gotten that at the point, because I think it would have been funnier if I understood what was happening. I was just really confused, and I was like, what is happening right now?
Yeah, it's very funny.
It's a good scene. This is, I mean, it really is just like a shitpost comedy. That's what it is. Like, you can't not like it. I mean, it's not good.
No, it's
but
good.
It's no.
When you when you compare it to stuff like my benchmark, which is American Beauty, that's not fair. But when you compare it to other movies of this type, like Blades of Glory, I think this is good. I think this is just as good as Blades of Glory.
I don't agree. I have Blades of Glory on a large pedestal.
Okay, then what about like the first half of Talladega Nights?
I mean, it's
specifically the first half, not the second half.
I don't know. I haven't seen that movie in a really long time.
Okay, then what about? I'm not gonna say Step Brothers.
That is the highest of all. That is a great movie. I don't know. I mean, it's fun. I wouldn't say it's a good movie. It's just, I don't like the premises of the story. I don't think it's done very well.
I think it's like,
I mean, I
fucking funny.
I do. I think
so
it's
ridiculous,
super unique, and like that's not what I had expected at all, obviously. But I wouldn't say it's at like the highest peak of shitpost comedy.
I think
it's definitely
fair.
on there. It's good, but it's just not like a great, because it wasn't that funny to me. I think that's the problem.
It seemed as a third party, it seemed like it wasn't that funny to you until the end, until the last like third of the movie.
Yeah, because the beginning was just like too stupid, and the end was just right.
Like right when they start to have that fucking orgy, that's when it gets funny.
Yes, I agree. It's just, it needs to be like funny all the way for me to like super, because like
I hear
Step
you.
Brothers is funny the entire time, so is Blades of Glory, and then there's no like good one-liners in this movie, which I think is key. I mean, there's some, but not enough for my likings with shitpost comedy.
I
disagree.
I definitely
I
disagree.
disagree.
I
will.
definitely disagree.
That's fine.
I think there's plenty of.
Name one right now. Then don't.
But why male models?
Okay, but you've already said that. Name one that you haven't said.
How does that make it not count?
But name one that you haven't said. Great, that's what I thought.
No, give me a second.
Okay. You can't look it up on your phone,
No.
Luke.
There's one that Zoolander says as he is talking to Matilda, and I don't remember exactly what he says.
He's
and
looking
I
at
want to
his
see.
phone. It's fucking dumb.
Okay, maybe I can't think of one
All right,
specific
so
one.
that's what I
But there's a
thought.
lot of just really funny bits in here that are memorable.
Okay.
Like the title of the center that he opens. Derek Zoolander's Center for Children Who Can't Read Good and Want to Learn How to Do Other Stuff Good Too.
Yeah, but that's not like a one-liner. It's just like, it's funny.
Okay, but what one-liners are in Blades of Glory?
Bitch. Do you want me to recite the entire scene of where
that's
they
not
fight?
a one-liner.
Yeah, but it all is an aspect of a one-line. Maybe I'm just not using the phrase one-liner
One-liner
correctly.
is one line of dialogue.
Okay, well,
it's
okay.
like
Good point. What I meant
it's
is
like
like
smile, you son of a bitch, and fucking all that stuff.
That's fair. That's my bad. That's not what I meant. I meant like good quotable scenes. You know how like SpongeBob is so quotable? Like that. I don't think Zoolander's that quotable. I think there's like maybe 2 or 3 things that could be quotable. You know what I'm saying now?
I mean, I know
That's
what you're
my
saying,
fault.
but I still disagree with you.
That's fine. You can do whatever you want to, babe. But all I'm saying is that I just don't see it that way. I think half the lines in Blades of Glory, if not more, are quotable, as well as Step Brothers. This movie, what?
Blades of Glory, go.
Okay, I hate being put on the spot. You can't do this to me.
Well, you did the same thing to me.
I know, but I didn't mean to. Listen, Can I look on my phone like you did?
Yes.
Okay, let me do it. I'll do the whole. Let me look up the whole scene, and I'll.
Okay, as you're doing that, I want to go on a little bit more about. I think the important tone of this movie is just the ridiculousness that's kind of displayed throughout it, and I think that a really good example of that is the Center for Children Who Can't Read Good and Want to Learn How to Do Other Stuff Too. It's specifically the very end of this movie.
I see you got fat. I see you still look like a 15-year-old girl.
Oh yeah.
Zip it, Chaz, zip it, or I'll punch you in your crap lousy face.
Man,
bring it,
why
Chaz.
can't you do that for your movie next week?
Can I do it next year?
It's a year away.
You crushed my dreams. Dreams? Shit, I haven't had one of those in years.
We gotta find somebody who hasn't seen Blades of Glory and
go,
do that for
hey,
me.
this is tonight. It's daytime, you douche. Best scene. The whole scene is quotable, all of it.
Anyways,
I'm sorry. I want you to
the
watch Call Me by Your
ridiculous
Name.
of this movie, ridiculousness of this movie in the last scene.
Bleep that out. They
when-
can't know what we were watching. It's a surprise. I said Call Me by Your Name. Bleep it out again.
Stop saying it.
Sorry.
Call me by your name.
That's your fault.
So like when Zoolander is walking down the stairs and he's like, and yeah, we teach male modeling and we have one business teacher and it's the fucking ball dude.
Yeah.
And he's like, what do you do when blah blah blah? And they say, screw them, hold out for more.
Yeah. He's
And
like,
then after that, the commercial ends and Owen Wilson is just like, yeah, I'm gonna take these kids base jumping.
off a bridge.
And then after that, it's their child is there, and he does fucking his own version
Oh my god,
of Blue Steel.
Oh god, I hate that shit. The fucking what is that called?
The Look,
Yeah, but what is that
The
called?
Pose,
No,
Blue Steel,
No, babe.
Maverick.
Chill. Let me talk. When they use like
Oh, like CGI.
that's the word. I couldn't think CGI like that. It reminded me of like the baby in Breaking Dawn, Twilight, where they literally just use CGI for the baby the entire time.
Do you see the
fake
Little
baby?
Geniuses?
Oh no! What? No, what is that?
It's a movie about like 5-year-old kids who are geniuses and they like fight evil. Or are you talking
No.
about the baby in American Sniper?
I was-
That's fake.
That's
It's
a
like
fake baby.
doll.
Yeah, it's a baby doll. No,
It's a good. I've never seen that movie, but that shit's funny.
I haven't either. I've only seen that scene. I refuse to watch that movie. So
So, fuck. What was I saying?
let me get your toe.
I'm cutting out what you just said.
Let me get your toe. Rah 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 rah.
Ugh.
Okay, cut all that out.
Oh, the whole Maverick sequence. I think it's very funny because
Where he stops the blade with his
or
mind.
whatever his name is like, you know, am I the only person who realizes that Blue Steel is the same thing that
Yeah.
he does? Because nobody acknowledges it through the entire movie.
That like
And
all
then he's
four
just
of
like,
his things are the
he's
exact
just like,
same.
yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, that's
and
funny.
then Ben Stiller gets pissed and he runs over to defend the
Prime Minister
chairman.
of Malaysia.
Yeah, the Prime Minister.
The
And he jumps in
prime
front of the
rib of-
shuriken that's shaped in the M.
Yeah.
Right? And then he does Maverick and everybody is just like, oh my god, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
And it's the exact
It's
same
still
pose.
the same thing.
He just has like some blue shit glowing out of him, and it stops the fucking ninja star.
Yeah. And then he turns around and speaks what I assume is Malaysian to the Prime Minister
He
of
said,
Malaysia.
"He said, thank you, prime rib of like probation."
Yeah, because it's like he turns around and he starts speaking this foreign language, and you're like, "Oh my god, was Zoolander like playing dumb the entire time?"
It turns out he wasn't.
no,
He's just
he
fucking dumb.
knows how to say a couple things.
Yeah.
God, it's just so good. Like, I feel like it's been quite some time since we've just had a fun movie to watch.
It's been like the only time we've watched like a good, like an actual comedy movie.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause
And
we've
it's
all
a
done, like,
nice little like change of pace.
Yeah, I think so too. I was glad to like sit down and watch like a not serious movie for once, which all of those have been good, but it's nice to just watch a fucking
Like just a
dumb
comedy. Yeah, I agree.
yes. I'm sorry.
gotta
I'm
stop
sorry,
it,
everybody.
man.
I keep hitting the pop filter on my microphone. I'm sorry. I'm like I can't stop moving.
Hold
so.
it up here.
But then my arm hurts.
No, with your hand here.
Yeah, but then my hand hurts.
Well, okay.
Just tuck it under my armpit and then hold it. Oh my god.
Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
No.
This movie?
No, it was okay. Not my favorite shitpost, but it was fun. I'm glad that I've seen it because you hear about Zoolander all the time. Because the second one came out like last year, right?
Yeah, apparently it sucks.
Not surprised.
We won't be watching that,
Okay.
but whatever. Okay, so I'll go first.
Great.
I'm gonna give it an 8.
Okay. I'm gonna give it a 6.
A 6?
Yeah.
You're giving it a 6.
Yeah, I
You're
enjoyed-
saying this is like the second worst movie we've seen.
The third. It's tied for second with Yentl.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I enjoyed it about as much as I liked Yentl. I'm
I
sorry.
can't believe that.
I'm
like
so
I
sorry.
actually cannot believe
You thought that I liked this movie. You thought I would like this movie so much.
I can't fucking
hold
believe
on. Let me
that.
just double check my standings.
I cannot believe that you're giving this
Yeah.
a 6.
Yeah, because I definitely... Okay. Here, let me give it a 6.5. You're right. My bad.
That's not even
Yeah,
much
but
better.
you know what's a 6.5? Fargo. I didn't really like Fargo that much, so it definitely deserves a 6.5. Because I like enjoy National Treasure and Van Helsing far more than I enjoyed this movie. And they're 6.75, so that's how I'm doing my rankings.
I can't believe that.
That's fine. You don't have to believe it.
I cannot believe that this movie is a 6.5.
This is just not my favorite. It didn't push my buttons like good dumb comedies should.
All right, well,
that's how I feel.
Where can you find us?
Oh my God, chill out.
No, what were you gonna ask?
Would you recommend this to a friend?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think I would too, just because it's, a dumb movie to watch. But
it's a great movie. It's a classic in terms of this genre of movie.
Okay, I have homework for you guys. Not specifically for Luke, but for the listeners, right? Count how many times I say shitpost comedy and also dumb comedy, because that's apparently the only two words I know how to use. Yeah, adjectives I know. Anyway, so yeah.
Where can you find us on social media? Oh no, I'm sorry.
I was
thought
just
you were
gonna
done.
say I think
No,
it's a fun movie to watch. I guess if you're like high or something, or drinking. I don't know, whatever.
Or sober.
Or sober. I guess we were sober. I drank water. Does that count?
You're hydrated.
I watched this while hydrated. Yeah. Don't be high. Be hydrated.
Ugh.
That's our tagline. Anyway, you can find us on Twitter at Plot Unknown Pod, on Instagram at Plot Unknown, on Facebook, just search up Plot Unknown. We're mainly on like Instagram and Facebook. That's where we are most. You post on Twitter sometimes. But yeah, I would definitely do Instagram before all else. We have a website that's plot-unknown.pinecast.co. That's just another place to find us. And yeah, where can you listen to us?
You can listen to us on Spotify, Instagram, Google Play.
No, what you said Instagram.
Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher,
anywhere.
Pretty much anywhere.
You can also listen to us on our website that I had previously mentioned.
Yeah, that's a good place to listen to us. All of those episodes are right there.
Yeah.
So what do we have in store for next week? Because if you guys don't know, every season we're going to give ourselves 2 kind of freebies.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't really think it matters if the other person has seen the movie.
Yeah,
it just so happens that
it.
neither of the ones we're doing, the other person has seen.
Well, technically.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah.
let me. Okay, so we're doing like a little pick your own movie because I had C this season and I realized that there's a movie that starts with a C that I really want Luke to see. So I was like, why don't we do 2 episodes at the very end where we could just get to pick our own movie, just something that we really want the other person to see. So I'm picking a movie that Luke hasn't seen that we're going to watch, and then the movie that Luke has picked, we have both seen it, but we're inviting a friend, a guest over, Emma, again, who hasn't seen the movie, so she can experience the joy that movie brings.
I think that's going to be my favorite episode this season.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what Emma thinks.
Me too. That's why it's going to be my favorite.
Even. But I'm excited to watch my movie because it's good.
They're 2 drastically different movies.
They are.
But yeah, so we're going to release these 2, and then we got an extra special episode coming out after my extra one.
Yeah, so I'll go first, then Luke will go, and then we'll have like a what is it? What are we calling it? Recap.
Season recap.
Season recap.
And then it's the Super Bowl of podcasts.
Yes.
Because we're getting into the playoffs with these next 2 episodes. Then we're on to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
And then after that,
say.
much like sports, take an off season.
Yes, we take a 3-week off season.
It's 2 weeks.
2 week
we're
off season.
We're going to take 2 weeks. We're going to be back April 18th. Mark your calendars, boys.
And then Easter is that Sunday?
That following Sunday.
So we'll have our Thursday episode on the 18th, and then that Sunday we're going to have an Easter episode because...
And then the next Thursday we're going to have a regular episode. So it's going to be a busy 2 weeks for us those times.
Yeah. I'm kind of excited for Easter, though, because...
Oh, I'm real excited
obviously,
for Easter.
We are not a religious group of people. There's
but
2
we're
of us.
watching a religious movie.
But we're watching a religious movie. It's not offensive, I promise.
It's not Passion of the Christ.
I was about to say, it's not going to be offensive, I promise.
We're not excited to watch Passion of the Christ.
We're not trying to be offensive ever. This is...
It's just the greatest movie that is based on religion ever.
I'm gonna say, you can bleep this out, it's a musical, and it's shocking that I haven't seen it because
I think that's fair. It's so far in advance, nobody's going to remember.
That's true. You guys are gonna forget. But yeah, I'm really excited for things to come. I can't believe this season is already ended.
Season 2 is going to be a big thing. We got a lot of stuff planned. It's cool.
You've said that like for the past 4 episodes. They don't care.
I think we gave this exact spiel last episode.
Yeah.
So like I think you said word for word what we were doing.
I'm really
for the next 2
excited.
weeks. But yeah, we're excited.
Yeah.
But we have a definitive date on when we're coming back though.
That's true.
So April 18th. The season's not over yet, but mark your calendars, bitches.
Mark your calendars, cool. We're coming back. Yay.
Plot unknown. Back bigger than ever.
Bigger than ever.
Bigger and ever.
Bigger
and ever.
Bigger and ever.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening. We hope you come back next week for Melissa's special episode. Do you have a little hint for us?
There's a train.
That was perfect timing.
I'm gonna give you 2 words. Wait, can I give you like 4 words? One might be.
Are they 4 of the 5 words in the title?
No, I was gonna say Timothy motherfucking Chalamet.
Okay,
That's all I'm saying. So I'm motherfucking saying.
And a 5-word title.
Yeah, they're gonna guess it really fast, but I promise it's gonna be fantastic. Luke,
Who cares?
I hope you cry. I'll cry again for the 3rd time.
I almost cried in this movie.
You're lying.
When the male models die,
lying.
it's actually kind of sad.
You're fully lying.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next week.
I'm gonna go beat up Luke. Bye.